Hello, wonderful people. Today, I have a bit of a story to tell you, and it's not a happy story, not for me anyway. And it concerns one of my favourite fragrances, which is this Bois 1920 Real Patchouli Eau de Toilette. I bought a bottle of this years ago off the recommendation of Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. May you rest in peace. And he said this is one of the only fragrances where he'd finished a bottle and had to buy another one over his years of collecting. Now, Carlos owned a lot of fragrances. For him to finish a 100ml bottle and then buy another one is saying something, you know? And I thought, well, if it's good for Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, I'll give it a go. That's quite a statement when somebody who had a collection like Carlos had finished a bottle, you know? So I thought, yeah, I'm game. So I got a sample from Tino and I loved it. Didn't love it at first, but by the time I'd finished this 2ml sample, so it was a quick turnaround, I'd grown to love it, and I thought this is a mad freak. This is brilliant. I'd never smelled like anything so outrageously patchouli in all my life. Sort of sandalwood and amber, and it's thick and dense and gloopy and molasses, that sort of thing. It's beautiful. It really is. And so I did a little bit of digging. Has there been any reformula? This is what I usually do because you know what I'm like with my vintage fragrances. So I did a little bit of digging and found out that they had reformulated and repackaged them. I even went as far as to email the brand saying, hello, I love Real Patchouli. It's fantastic. Have you repackaged and reformulated it? And in all fairness, in truth, they came back and said, yes, we have. We have repackaged it. They're in new bottles and we have reformulated it, but the smell is still the same. That's standard fare from a brand. Brand's not going to tell you they've changed it and the smell's changed. Because usually when you get a repackaging, you get a reformulation. But they did turn around and say, look, due to for regulations where you've changed, it's changed. We've had to use different colorants and stuff like that, but the smell stays the same. I thought a likely story, but fair play to them. I was very impressed, actually, the fact that they got back to me and said, yes, we have. They should be applauded for that. It's decency. That was honest and pretty good. Although I did have to contact them twice. That'll come later. So I thought, right, well, they've changed them from an eau de toilette to an eau de parfum as well. That was another thing they said. I thought, well, I don't want the eau de toilette. I thought, a defining feature of my vintage is that it's an eau de toilette. So what I can do is I can search for the eau de toilette, and if I find the eau de toilette, then I'll know it's pre-reformulation. That's a pretty good thing. When you're a vintage hunter, these things, that's the type of thing you look for. And I did look for it. And lo and behold, I found it from a seller on Amazon. And I thought, score, hit the jackpot. It was listed as Bois 1920 Eau de Toilette. There was a picture of a box, not this very box, but a box, like a stock photo of the box, and the box said Eau de Toilette, and it was listed as Eau de Toilette. I thought, sod it, I'll take a chance. If it's not, it's Amazon, I can send it back. Marvellous. So anyway, I bought it, and I had to wait over a week for it to arrive. My friend actually bought it for us. So thanks for that. She didn't buy the perfume for us. She got it off Amazon for us. And it arrived. And I was like, ooh, moment of truth. Here we go. Opened it up. Lo and behold, Bois 1920 Real Patchouli Eau de Toilette Vaporisateur. Perfect. Marvellous. Scored. Brilliant. Get in, I've done it. And it was under the retail price as well. Buzzing. So I opened it, as you do. And just for ease of use, I have already taken what comes from in that box is in this box now. So I took it out of that box, and here's this box. So everything's marvellous. And then I took this out, and I was confronted by this. I thought, ooh, What's going on here? That's not the same colour as my Bois 1920 real patchouli. Why have you done that? What's happened here? And then I thought to myself, it's patchouli. Patchouli is a natural ingredient. My bottle must have darkened over time with oxygenation. Obviously, that's what happens, and it does happen. If your fragrance has got natural ingredients in, it will change colour over time as more oxygen gets in and it oxygenates. That's the nature of the beast. And I thought, well, right, that's fine, okay. So I took the bottle out. I looked at it. And I thought, well, the font's a little bit different. The bottle's mainly the same, but the font's a bit different. What's happened here? And then I turned it to look at the sticker on the bottom, and I was confronted by this. You see what that says on the bottom? Eau de Parfum, Real Patchouli. 100ml, 3.4 fluid ounces. And I'm not going to lie to you, right? And I know I can be like a bit outspoken, a bit outraged, but I was like, what? I was like properly shocked. Because that's not legal. Like, what's happened here? That's a bottle of Eau de Parfum in a box for the Eau de Toilette. That is outrageous. And I know I say the word outrageous quite often, but this is truly not right. They have packaged a bottle of Eau de Parfum in a box for the Eau de Toilette. What is going on here? Excuse me, I'll take a drink. So I thought to myself, right, don't get upset, as I am wont to do about these things, especially when there's 130 quid gone in. And so I went on their website and I looked, and there was a contact form. I thought, well, I've used this contact form before. I'll get in touch with them. So I wrote them this email, word for word. This is what, it wasn't an email, sorry, at first. It was a message on the contact form. Hello, I hope you are well. I messaged you a little while ago about the change of real patchouli from EDT to EDP. I am keen to get a hold of the old EDT formula, and you said you now only sell the EDP. This is fine, but I really wanted the EDT. So I took to Amazon and I found a bottle listed as EDT and I bought it. When it arrived, it was sealed and has Eau de Toilette Vaporisator on the box. This box. But when I opened the box and looked at the bottom of the bottle, I was shocked to find the sticker that says that it is, in fact, an Eau de Parfum concentration. This sticker. That camera works all over the... Don't listen. Don't look, just listen. Eau de Parfum. This is not what I paid for. I must be honest. I don't see how the seller could have known this was the newer EDP version, as the box was sealed and it was clearly states the EDT across the front. I can't hold the seller responsible. This perfume is mislabeled. This is not what I wanted or paid for. Now I feel like I can't trust your packaging. I want the old Eau de Toilette. In our correspondence, I was informed that some changes were made due to regulations, but that the smell had not changed. I am afraid to say that the smell has changed and the older EDT version is superior. I would like to sort this out as soon as possible. Thanks. Kind regards, Richard. So I sent that. Waited 24 hours, didn't get a reply. I thought maybe they think I'm taking the piss. Maybe they think I'm one of those people who just like emails every brand and sees if I can get a free bottle. Don't want a free bottle. You know my policy on free bottles. So I emailed them on the site. They've got a contact email. And I emailed them again 24 hours later and sent them the same email. That was the 12th. The next day, I got the response, the only response I've had from them since I raised this with them. Dear Richard, unfortunately, as you may guess, we can't be responsible for purchases made out from our website. I confirm that the current version of Real Patchouli is EDP. If you wish, I can help you by giving you a special discount on your next purchase from the website. Hope you can understand. That's the sales coordinator, which I'm not going to reveal the name. It's, you know. And I wrote back. What did I write back? I'm not sure I did, actually. Let's have a look. Did I write back? Hi. Yes, I did. Hi. Were you aware of this packaging issue before I have contacted you? The package was sealed. Would you care to contact this seller on Amazon about this? The product doesn't match the packaging. That is not in alignment with the regulations of cosmetic product sales. I do appreciate your offer, but I am looking for the old formulation of the Real Patchouli. If you have any old stock hanging around in your stockroom, I would be most interested. Kind regards, Richard. I have heard nothing back since. I'm going to tell you what I think and how I feel, and I will let you make your own minds up, and I would love to hear what you think about it in the comments. I am gutted. I am gutted. I love this fragrance. I'm not trying to tug on your heartstrings. What I'm saying is I really wanted a backup of this, as I still do. Unfortunately, I do not feel like I can trust Bois 1920's packaging anymore. How do I know? And I'm speaking from me here now, because this happened to me. How do I know when I buy a Bois 1920 in the box, how can I believe what this says when this is what I get? This is different from what that says. This is their word. This is their deed. And unfortunately, these two things, to me, are clean, different things. I can't trust them anymore. It has been broken. You may say, and I have taken steps to get in touch with the seller on Amazon, and that's a different story. And I will follow up on that maybe in a future video. Well, no, I certainly will, because I have to give full disclosure. Now I've started it. I will tell you what happens with that. But I have no reason to doubt them, the seller on Amazon. Why would a seller on Amazon do that? Why would they put an eau de parfum in there and then sell it for less than what it's worth? You know? Why would a seller on Amazon take an eau de parfum and put it in an eau de toilette box and then resell it on the thing? Where would they get the eau de toilette box? Where would they get... Bois 1920 have washed their hands of it. Or that's what they've said. To be honest, I'm not really sure if there's anything Bois 1920 could now turn around and say to me that would make this better for me. I have bought something and paid for something, and I have not received what I paid for, regardless of the seller. I have bought a lot of fragrances. I have received a lot of fragrances. Never has this ever happened before. They've taken the easy way out, in my opinion. They've taken the easy way out and they've said, we can't be responsible for someone else's selling. I think this is something that's happened at Bois 1920's factory. That's what I think. And I think I now can't trust them at all. Let me know what you think in the comments. So yes, thanks very much.